Okay, so the next character I'm designing for this group of 8 is Tundra. And Tundra was supposed to be the secondary protagonist of this crossover game between Mario and Wolfwalkers. What do I say about Tundra? I imagine that Tundra actually got cursed by Bowser with a magic spell that made him transform into a vision, a lookalike of Bowser every time he went to sleep. So that's why he's a Wolfwalker. So I'm lengthening Mario's torso. Tundra is slightly taller than Princess Peach. So I'm trying to make the face look taller than what Mario actually is. So as you're seeing, I'm trying to use a reference for Tundra's right hand. And I was trying to use the other hand, but I decided to change it instead to the other hand. You'll see later. So I didn't do that much for Tundra's redesign. I gave him a slight eyeliner. I made his hat and vest black. His pants were originally black, but I changed them to blue denim because it's all too matchy-matchy. And you know, he has blue hair and super pale skin with brown eyes, and some gold buttons on his vest. With this, Tundra's redesign is all complete. Let's see the finished result. Next up on our agenda, we have Amadeus Rex. And spoiler alert, this is actually the second attempt at making Amadeus. My first attempt totally failed. It was awful. I ended up using Waluigi as the base with Mario's head on top of it. Originally, when I drew Amadeus, I made him a Koopa Paratroopa Wolfwalker. However, I was thinking about changing him to a normal Arctic wolf. The reason why I wanted to change him to an Arctic wolf is because of his story. I had an idea of a new story for Amadeus. And the story is that he actually met Luigi in my own fan-made Luigi's Mansion game. And I imagine that he was bitten by a wolf walker at a very young age before the events of that game.
Deep darkness falls across the land. Oh no, no, nobody here to take my hand. Mario, so
I'm done with the base for Amadeus, and very similarly to Hera earlier on, Amadeus didn't have a lot of change in his design. I'm just painting on the spiky hair right now, and at this time I didn't know what to do with his outfit, so I took a step back and decided on the perfect idea. Yep, there is a song in Just Dance 2024 called Butter, and the characters' outfits I really like, so I took inspiration from all of these for Amadeus' outfit. No, he was not in any type of boy band in the past. He never even had a relationship with any boy band at all. Sorry, everybody.
vacuuming every lifeless heart. All the way for the professor's works of art. Day by day, still feel so alone. I just want my brother home. So I know I must do my part. Here we go.
I know I wanted to leave the color palettes of these characters alone, but I decided to experiment with Amadeus and change up his colors. Like, I made his hair a lighter shade of pink,
Salmon, that's obviously.
and I made his skin tone a lot darker because I didn't like the pale skin tone. But I wasn't settling it. It didn't feel like Amadeus to me. I don't know who this character is. So I just decided to keep the original color palette. But I did throw some things from the other color palette in there as well. You'll see what I mean when we get to it. Okay, so that was a brief song. Amadeus is done, and I'll show you the before and after right now. Okay, so next up we have Athena. And sorry if I'm gonna be sniffling. I have allergies and I might be sneezing a little bit, but that's okay. So I decided a little story for my 3 Yoshi walkers. She, Hera, and the next one coming up, Freddy, are all related, and their Yoshi transformation powers are run in their family started 500 years ago with their ancestors. And that is why all 3 of the Yoshi walkers can transform into Yoshis when they go to sleep. So I'm using Rosalina's head and arm on Daisy's body for my base. All the bases are on DeviantArt, and I will find the original creator of the bases. I just can't figure out who she is right now. Time for our final character! Aha! Plot twist! I am doing Athena with her little cousin, Freddy, simultaneously. Yes, I'm doing them both together. I kind of envisioned that Hera and Athena have to take care of little Freddy, and he likes Athena more. He normally dresses like a girl because he doesn't want anyone picking on him, because he is not as strong as his other 2 sisters. I'm doing a quick line art for both of these characters, which they are going to be separate, so I can post their own separate articles on the Mario fan wiki. And then after that, we can go straight to coloring. Athena's right leg actually was too big for the rest of her body, so I just decided to copy and paste Athena's left leg and use it as her right leg. That is kind of cheating, but that's fine.
Okay.
Okay, guys, it's time to move on to the shading. Shading Athena's hair was quite a challenge. Well, her hair is white. I did decide to add a little bit of pink at the bottom of her hair. Maybe she dyed it to match her cousin. But I digress. Normally, I don't really like the harsh edges of some shading styles, but I decided to go ahead and give it a try for these characters. The back of Athena's hair is dark purple. That's the shading color. The highlights don't really catch up because, super light. But let's just move on to her skin. She has pretty dark skin, darker than her two cousins. I decided to leave her with dark purple dress and dark purple lace-up shoes, and I kept her white jacket alone. I just shaded it with purple. Oh, and I decided one thing. I decided to give Athena heterochromia, or two different eye colors, because, I don't know. there needs to be a Mario character with heterochromia in the future. After all that, Athena is done. Now, we would have gone on to shading Fred, but there is a bit of a problem. Well, guys, I just made a mistake. Once again, I forgot to press record, and you missed the entire shading for Fred. So, here's what I did. I shaded his clothes and added highlights to his hair. I shaded his eyes with the scleras as well, and I gave them eye highlights. Sorry, this is all I have because I forgot to press record on my computer. And with that, Fred is all done. With Freddy done, all 8 of my Super Mario Wolfwalkers OCs are finished. Time to show you all of them. Thank you so much for watching my video. And I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.